What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in at the top of the map in the red color, playing as Oranos. His name is Ayah. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Zeus. His name is Magic. The map is Blue Lagoon. We already see yet again another early game mistake from Magic. It may not be. It may be fine. The animals tend to walk back to their home position if they've been nudged out eventually, but they do take their time. So hopefully Magic will get this giraffe back into this location so he gets a bit of an efficient hunting spot here. But congratulations to Ayah taking that first game really, really well with that. Oranos going to be sticking with it here. We'll see if Magic can adapt to what's going on here or not. He's already just doing the standard build for Zeus that people have been doing for quite some time here. Villager moving over here. I'm going to be shooting down that giraffe to make it a bit better. And he does manage to get favorable giraffe walk away there. Very nice. And then, so it's basically, if you don't know what the build is, it's 4 villagers food, 3 villagers wood, 2 villagers gold, and then the rest food. There's been some adaptation, I should say, a little bit later as the build has kind of evolved into putting more villagers on wood and gold as you're advancing to get town centers, or not putting villagers onto gold and doing Athena rushes and crazy shenanigans like that. Relics on the map, we have the monkey head and we have the tusk of the iron boar. Incredibly strong relic here for the Greek player. You definitely want to keep that one away from him if you're Ayah. And has he spotted it is the question. He has spotted it, so he's probably going to grab that one nice and early. Magic already moving over onto these giraffe down the bottom, which have been spotted by the oracles. I'm kind of amazed at how aggressive this scouting is from Ayah. He hasn't scouted much of his base at all. He's trying to scout with these pigs, but it's dangerous against a Greek player who might want to do the same. But he has found his own giraffe over here. And this location is currently being spotted as more villagers are moving over here. And we'll see what he does. If he knows... We'll see where he sends the next villagers. That's kind of what I'm interested in. Where do the next villagers go? He may send them over to food. He needs to build a temple, which he will be building. And there's the temple and this villager's coming. I like that. This giraffe is going to be expiring soon. Not much food left in it. I do like just bringing a pig over here if this ever happens, in case you're trying to do this build. Bring over a pig here, and that means there's no idle walking time. It's a little bit less efficient, but you will be able to advance still. And then moving over onto further hunt resources. The temple going up very, very fast. 2 villagers onto it already. Wants to get the favor income in order to advance and make those centaur again. So sticking with the centaur strategy, it looks like. Very, very effective for him over the years, so he's going to go with it again. Ayah, on the other hand, already advancing to Prometheus, or already advancing through Prometheus. I think this looks like a 4-minute build order here for Ayah, but he's around the wrong side with these oracles. Generally speaking, when you go the 4-minute build order with Oranos, you want to be heroizing your oracles because you can do so much damage with them. But he is moving them together, and he's going to be eyeing off this food here. And this could be brutal, but the oracle's actually going to run straight through the town center here. Going to be taking a bunch of shots, and in fact, potentially picking off the oracle is going to shut this down. We're not going to be seeing this at all. He might do it with 2 oracles, but that's not scary at all because you can just bolt one of them, and then villagers onto the other one is totally fine. And there he goes, moving in. Just fake this. Looks like he's just faking it. That's funny. The old send the units in trick. Villagers do turn around and hit one of those oracles. Nice little move there by Magic in order to pick that one off. I think there was going to be some later shenanigans going on with the Valor or something like that, but Hermes is on its way. This hunt group is almost gathered from, and Magic has 600 wood in the bank already, so that's Sylvan Law plus Odysseus plus a stable plus a centaur incoming. And the villagers just turning around are going to be greeting those Promethean offspring. They do not beat the villagers one-on-one, but they can micro really well. And that's just going to be a bunch of damage done to both these. Actually, we'll get one villager pick off. It's going to be close, and he does manage to pick it off. Valor does come through for Ayah, and he's going to be onto... Oh, we got a Terma there. You definitely want to get the Hero Murmillo out, because that means that's just going to get bolted instantly. Odysseus coming out, Centaur queued up as well. Villagers are dropping off their wood before moving on over to the berries here. There's not really any great hunt for magic here. He does have the elephant up here, but he's not going to be able to eat those at any point. And it's looking like Ayah feels the same way. While he does have some villagers over here on this giraffe, he doesn't want to be venturing off onto the elephant just yet. And now the bolt miss. There is the shockwave, and that centaur is almost going to be falling. That's super unfortunate. You definitely want to bolt the Hero Murmillo there, but not going to be the end of the world. Not going to be the end of the world. Catastrophe is running around, causing some ruckus over here. Let's get a slice, buddy. You will get out of there. No problems. We're dropping off this relic, giving him the 3 monkeys. It's not a bad relic by any stretch. I believe the monkeys don't cost any population, so there's no real bad reason to pick it up. This Oracle is going to get picked off. That's going to shut down any sort of scouting or information that Ayah is going to get. Well, he doesn't miss that. I think he misclicked onto the zebra there. Nice micro from this centaur, getting a couple of pot shots in. Ayah micro onto the zebra as well. And there we have this Catastrophe is running around yet again. And Magic just cruising at the moment. Still no stable up. Tusk with the Iron Ball coming in for Ayah. And these units are getting pushed away by the heroes yet again. And we've got this centaur over here getting chased by the Terma. Do you see a mana coming down? Ayah may be going for an early second town center here. And he is actually. He's cut the production of Terma. Still building those Murmillo though. And the town center will be on its way. Which is huge. Can get him super far ahead in the economy. We'll see if Magic actually does the same thing. It looks like he is. That's what he's going for. Because he's got 6 villages on gold without any military buildings at all, and he is going for this forward town center here, which sort of secures this gold mine as well. There's some zebra up the front as well, and I think he's just completely sniffed this fast second town center out from Ayah. I guess he saw it with the mana going up, so he could have deducted that one as well, but he had already kind of been eyeing off it with the extra villages on gold. But almost out of villages though, or he needs to get more villages onto food at this point, because he's not going to be able to build any here. Where is he? He's grabbing them from the berries. 4 villages on berries is not quite enough. You want to put 5 villages onto them, and that's the general key number on the berries or on the farms. The hero is going to be retreating. We do see these centaurs picking these units off as well before making their way away from the Hero Murmillo. They are hurting quite a bit right now. Oh, he's going to get a pick off. Super close. I'm sure that'll die later. Oh, and these centaur are not running very fast at all. The Jason does turn around and does trade his life for a Hero Murmillo, which is definitely worth. The second town center's up for Magic right now, who is still struggling to build villages from his hometown center, let alone his second town center. And this location here is now coming up here. Military Academy coming up. I like that choice over the stable, but I do think you need both. You need stable and military academy if you're going to do anything here. The hero Terma moving in, taking a couple of shots from the archers. They do have these relic monkeys, which I did say they have no population limit, so definitely worth. Centaur still looking for some raids here, but a hero Terma is left and back in the base. More Centaur getting popped out here at this point, and now the Murmillo getting sniped here. Nice micro from Magic, pulling these guys back. There is still this low HP Centaur. Does pick off one of the other low HP Centaurs in that little skirmish, so a bit of a trade there. Murmillo for Centaur. Nice play there by Ayah. Still pumping out villages, doing all the good stuff, and also making those hoplite. Just going pure hoplite here is an interesting one indeed. Picking off the elephant with his army. That's always nice to see. Helping out the villagers. They got a difficult life. But double military academy here means that Magic's probably going to be going for a town center attack. We'll see if that's possible or not. Centaur coming in. We'll spot these villagers here. We're picking off the Hero Mamilo as well. Oh, huge shockwave. Actually, it's every single one of those Centaur, but not actually picking off any of them just yet as they're all retreating away. So even with that brutally good shockwave, and Magic actually just going to cast Ceasefire here. You see, he wants to keep all these Centaur alive as it is. But interesting use of Ceasefire. Obviously the Hoplite spammage here is going to help out quite a bit. With Ayah sitting at 103 population and Magic sitting at 80 population. Not sure what the ceasefire accomplished. But he will have a big attack to come in here after this. Lots of Centaur. He's hit that peak point on the Centaur. He's got a lot of Hoplite as well. Ayah, on the other hand, is going to be looking to go to the next age. He wants to get through Thea as fast as he can to deal with all these Centaur. People are just moving on over to these elephant now, and Jason coming out. Would love to see like a medium hoplite here, medium infantry. Especially now he's got 10 hoplite. Medium infantry will make every single one of these so much stronger. An extra 10% HP onto the hoplites means that if you have 10 of them, or more than 10, it's like you have an extra one. It's like you have an extra one. Plus you also got extra damage. Hoplite pushing in, trying to do what they can do. The Centaur are in a really nice position in the back here. You can just pull them back as it is. But the big issue is going to be these Prometheans. You've got to micro onto the Prometheans with those Odysseus's. Not microing onto the Hero Terma as well. And Magic not able to push through it this time. The Centaur are going to have to retreat. And Magic going to be unhappy about that one because he realized how important this location was. Meanwhile, Ayah is going to be not advancing to the next stage. I thought he would have been, but he has got 10 villages on wood currently. Going to be taking them off in order to build farms. Nice transition there. So many Hero Terma here as well as Magic is retreating. It's not looking too bad for Magic actually. He's actually stealing some Zebra over here, but Magic I don't think he needed to fight here. After the ceasefire, he just retreated and just tried to rush Mythic Age. And I mean, he didn't even have to ceasefire. He just didn't attack here. He just kept on running around dealing pot shots while trying to get to the Mythic Age. It's kind of the win condition for Zeus here in this matchup. There's not a lot that Atlantean can do against a really well-timed Mythic Age. Villagers moving away from the hunt early. They're going to get chased down by Ayah, who somehow just sniffed that they were there. I think he saw them. Oh no, he has kind of missed them. Oh, the villagers moving over. The Oracle Scout will spot this. And Magic is nowhere to be seen over here. Going to be making a huge raid on these villagers who have to retreat. As the elephants coming in to tell them to get away as well. And these villagers are not going to be happy. Villagers from Magic looking like they're possibly coming over to here. I think he saw the monkeys and he wants to get onto those. But at this point, oh, he's on the gold mine though. I like this little decision making from Magic. Instead of chasing around the speedy Oranos army, he's going to be pushing the villagers off that gold mine. And then he's got enough villagers. Oh, sorry, he's got enough hoplite here to go after the town center next. If he can, but so many idle villages here for Magic, and Ayah is losing a mana as well. Not going to be the biggest issue, but we'll see what he does. Third town center coming up for Ayah, and Magic is kind of struggling here. He's got 2 town centers and 2 military buildings producing, but he's just not able to keep up that production. More buildings getting picked off by Magic as the army for Ayah is coming in. The Centaur do get intercepted by all of those Hero Terma. Nice attacks with the medium and miller. These Centaur need to run by themselves if they want to get away. The Hoplites turning around a villager over here as well for some reason. The hoplite retreating, the Odysseus over here as well, and Magic is completely caught out right now. These hoplite are slowing down the centaur, and he's got a huge shockwave here. Going to be able to pick off a bunch of these centaur. That is gigantic right now. And this is all going to be hoplite left over, and he's going to try and retreat here, but this is a tough one if you're a Magic fan. Ayah just completely showing in the business right now. And the Carabalista attacking these hoplite as well as they're trying to get away from this. Villagers getting shot at as well. Third town center coming in for Magic. And he's got the 8 villagers on favor. He wants to spam out those centaur again. I'm not sure if it's even worth it. Just like throw down 2 stables and just go hoplite Hippocon here. Seems to be the best option. But not going for it just yet. Trying to rebuild those heroes as they die. Hoplite's going for a bit of a town center raid maybe as the units from Ayah are a little bit out of position. Looks like that's where he's headed. He will be spotted by a hero Terma who's chilling on the gold mine. As the hoplite moving in, they see the gold mine, they see the villagers, and they decide to start attacking. We'll pick off that hero Terma and potentially picking off a citizen as well. Nice raid, getting that citizen. Ayah a little bit out of position yet again. Going to be losing this mana as the villagers have to pop out. And Ayah is low. Oh, he has actually a lot of gold currently. Thea is on the way, which means that spamming out all these centaur is not the best of ideas for Magic. But he's doing it anyways. And the hoplite going to be retreating here. Ayah has shaft mine, hand axe, plow, all the good things. All the good things. There's the medium hoplites. That's what we want to see. And this looks like Ayah's just going to be able to go straight to the Mythic Age as well here. And the Stymphalian bird market's coming out. Hesperid's tree will come down fairly soon. Hoplite making their way over here, going to try and get us around. But Ayah's already kind of got us around on the surround, if that's even a thing. Army on the back here. Going to come in. I surrounded him, I'm so stupid. Alright. Trading his way up to the Mythic Age here. He's going to be going through Hecate, I guarantee. Yes, Hecate is on the way. Some Valiant birds in the air, going to be sniping a bunch of these units. Odysseus needs to get onto that instantly. Maybe even the Centaur as well, because they do have 100% extra damage against the Stymphalian birds, but he's not quite doing it. He's just trying to micro at this point. And there we go. Huge shot onto the Stymphalian bird. Odysseus chasing them in. This is a really nice fight for Magic currently because there's no real good counter to these hoplites that are just streaming in. There's too many terminal built. And now Ayah on the back foot, but he is advancing to the Mythic Age here. So we'll see if Magic can catch up to him or not. He's still pumping out units, still trying to build villages. He's only building villages from one town center, unfortunately. And he's got too many villages on wood as well. So he's not going to be able to get to that next stage. We are seeing that Magic is looking to take the Hesperus tree and then go after the town center here. Making his own dryads is disgusting. You hate to see it. Stealing my Hesperus tree. Feels bad, man. Stymphalian bird does get picked up, but 2 more coming in as their reinforcements. Magic going all out here, but little does he know Mythic Age is on the way for Ayah, who is seeing a 124 population and Magic's at 118 population. So it's fairly even, but we'll see if he can defend against this. We've already got an Oracle in position, but I think he doesn't really have it in position. He doesn't really have any units forward. This Mamilla going to be looking to pop something here, or in the Lampade coming in, going to be able to help out quite a bit. To pick off some of those, get some hoplite. I was going to say pick off some of those centaurs, but does not do it. And the Hesperus tree is back in Ayah's possession. And now the Tartarian gate coming down in Magic's base. That's going to be really tough because that's 12 farms, 13 farms even here. They're going to be getting attacked. And the villagers getting picked off here as these Tartarian spawns are chasing them. And Magic is not turning around at this point. He needs to, or he could just send these villagers while these Tartarian spawns are off the Tartarian gate. Just send the villagers over and pick it off. You just distract in this corner here with like a centaur or something and run around. Hoplites coming in though to help pick that one off. And Magic is under a lot of pressure here. He's got, it still has like 1,000 wood here, but he's going to start making some toxotes. I don't know. And looking like the hoplites are still pumping out. Still don't have a husbandry for Magic. Magic's food economy, not good. Not good. He's not aware of the hidden bonus of husbandry on farms. Feels bad, but the Tartarian gate will get picked off. More villagers are falling though for Magic, who's going to be really struggling to find his footing in this game, as Ayah is probably going to throw in a palace soon and start making destroyers and push through. These Centaur getting chased around by Ayah, who he's not paying attention up in this area here, so it's going to lose every single one of those. Meanwhile, it's just falling left, right, and center for Magic. This is going to be a difficult comeback. What do you see? There's the palace there. 3 citizens on their way. But the Tartarian spawns, the Tartarian gate has been cleaned up. Magic is definitely still alive here. The question is, can he get to the next age or not? He's stuck in this constant pressure in the classical age. He's just not going to be able to keep up with the tech. It's already heavy Murmillo, which are obviously 10% better than the medium hoplites. Makes a huge difference. And Ayah's just got this crazy economy, picking off all these units in the corner over here. The villagers picking off everything else as well. And I'm not seeing it here. The destroyers coming out. Would probably prefer to see fire siphon at this point, given how much advantage you have here. Make the fire siphon, take down the town center. The destroyers should get onto the town center and start bashing away at it. And there's the tap out for Magic. He realizes there's no way back in this game. He's just going to lose the town center and lose it. There's the fire siphon coming out for Ayah. GG, well played by Ayah. Again, I think that this just comes down to a little bit of build order inefficiency. I don't know, man. Magic probably played a little bit too aggressive, wasted his ceasefire as well, but I know what he was going for, and I felt like had he been there a little bit earlier, he would have been able to win that fight. As soon as that shockwave came down, you gotta ceasefire it. You just gotta do it. It's worth it. The other way you play this matchup is, given the defensive nature of these town centers, you just don't want to fight. You just say, okay, we're not going to fight. If you want to fight me, we're fighting under my terms, under my town centers. And you just race to the Mythic Age and get your Hephaestus followed by Myrmidon, and you kind of just win that late game. Someone in chat said, what's wrong with Athena? There's nothing wrong with Athena. Athena works in this matchup if you have to hunt. You just go for a Minotaur Hoplite rush. It's really hard to defend, to be honest, but I feel like Ayah's got many skills at his disposal to deal with that sort of aggression. Anyways, we've got one more game for you. I'm not sure if it was like a best of 5 or if it was just a 3-game series and they played 3 games. Don't know. But we'll move on to that game really shortly. So thank you all for watching.